Hi, David. How you doing?
Good, thanks. And yourself?
Yeah, great. So not often we see electronic drum kits of this sort of volume, I suppose what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A really interesting kind of approach to doing it because it looks like a regular kit.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's the aesthetic, really. This is really aimed at your gigging drummer that maybe does functions, weddings, corporate gigs. I mean, even some touring bands are starting to switch from acoustic to electric, but they want the aesthetic of a full kit.
Yeah. So is this sort of unique pad technology? I mean, the shells don't resonate, I assume, or tell me a bit more.
I mean, there's a very small amount of resonance, but obviously nothing that's going to sort of really generate any noise. So you can effectively have a silent stage. But yeah, the resonance that comes off the shells is minimal. So you've got silent stroke sort of mesh heads, and then the triggers are all sort of built into the shell. And then you've got a unique hi-hat here, which has got a mini pin connector.
All right.
But the rest are sort of jack, regular jack.
So it would. I mean, we've got it plugged into its own brain here.
Yeah. You would require its own module because it's got. If you take a look at the back, it's got its own.
Specific sort of D-type. Yeah. Okay. So that's the brain that's providing the sounds in this case.
That's right. Yeah.
Can you pass those out over MIDI if you wanted to, trigger some other sounds or whatever it may be?
You could do that. Yeah. It's got a MIDI out. It's got USB out.
So tell me a little bit about the pad technology. Are we talking multi-zone, rims, center, edge? What's the?
Yeah. So the snare is you've got 3 zones on the snare. So the snare is your basic kit, and then you've got the rim if you want to do a rim shot. Pick that up, but then it's also got, and this is on its own separate jack, but it's still a zone of the snare. You've got for your cross stick, you've got this part.
Right. Okay. Oh, interesting.
And these are dual zone. So so that's just your regular tom, and then here, that's
when you're doing the Adamance covers, right?
Exactly that. But you can assign the different zones to different sounds. So say you wanted a tambourine here, it's really simple to go through and put that. If you want cowbell, anything like that.
And what about the the zones and the cymbals and stuff? Because some of those can get quite sophisticated, can't they?
Yeah, it's the same here. You've got the bell, and then you've got the body of the ride, but also it crashes, so it detects the edge. So you've got sort of 3 quite distinct zones, but it picks them all up really nicely.
So if you're a really smart drummer, you don't need 2 cymbals. You can have a ride and a crash on the same thing. That's interesting.
But it's expandable as well. So you can add more toms. You can add more cymbals. It's got the expansion for that there.
All right. Okay. So so it'll do like a 7-piece kit, presumably.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's an option for another 2 toms and another 2 cymbals, I believe.
So someone was telling me that this sort of came out of people who used to work with sort of Yamaha electric drums and Yamaha drums.
Roland.
Roland.
So
okay.
A couple of guys from Roland, I think, they went their own way and did Efnote. And it's you can definitely tell that there's Roland inspiration in the kit, but they've done some things that are very much their own. The cymbal material is really weighty, and it feels the way it moves, it feels like an actual ride cymbal. You can see it moves a bit more like a real cymbal.
Yeah, it does. There's that. So in terms of, I mean, is there any? Because we've got the size of the drums. Is there any weight saving? Are the shells kind of standard thickness shells, or are they a bit lighter? Or
it's similar. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's not really much sort of weight saving, to be honest with you. It's about the same.
And so, obviously, looking at this acoustic kit, I mean, can you just play a little bit of something with the sounds that we got, so I could just hear? Yeah. We can hear what the multi trigger's like. So that's very much a kind of standard acoustic kit. I mean, as with many of these things, it's down to what's in the brain. I mean, what sort of flexibility have we got there? Are these samples or models, or what's the...
So these are real samples. So they've recorded real samples of loads of different kits. I think there's about 30 that it comes with the standard. You can there's an app that you can link via Bluetooth, so you can buy more kits on the app and upload them directly into the module.
Can you put your own samples in there?
You can put your own samples in there.
Yep. I guess that's the thing, isn't it? With electronic kits, a lot of time it's bands who are trying to replicate maybe what they've done on their record, or somebody else's, or whatever. So you could use it for trigger all kinds of things, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It is customizable in that way. You can edit the sounds that are already on each kit, so you haven't got to have it as that. You can adjust the tuning. You can add dampening. You can.
It's quite a comprehensive sort of drum synthesis engine in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So this is a rather muted grey. Is it available in other colours?
Yeah, it does come in another a black finish, but this is the one that most of the kits come in. But there are two options. When you get to the sort of 5 and 7, and then there's the Pro models as well. The Pro models come with stage boxes. So, and the stage box will have like XLR out. So say you were playing a gig and you wanted every element individual one, you could do that via the stage box in the Pro models.
Oh, that's interesting. Can you get snare top, snare bottom, or do you mix that in the in the brain?
That's a good question. I haven't looked that deep into it. You've got a question that stumped me. I'll have a look into that though.
So I mean, it looks classy. So I'm guessing it's kind of premium, or is it? What sort of affordability?
Yeah, I mean it's really well priced in the market for this type of kit. It retails at 3,600.
Right. Okay. And is that just the drums, or is that with this hardware, for instance? So the stands.
So this one comes with the 2 cymbal stands and the tom mount. It obviously comes with this little accessory holder and module. It comes with this, which attaches. But what doesn't come is it doesn't come with a hi-hat stand, the snare stand, or the pedal. But that's pretty typical for.
Pretty standard. How you buy a 5-piece kit, or this is a 4-piece kit, I get.
Yeah.
And these are all available now. I mean, have they been around for a little while? How long have they been going for?
We've been distributing them since last year. In fact, the 7 arrived with us just before GearFest last year.
Right. Okay.
So that's about how long we've been doing it.
What are the sort of people that buy them? In the beginning, you were sort of saying people like covers bands and weddings, but I'm guessing, it's got an area for the pro market, even with the pro version of the kit as well, right? So where are you finding people are placing them?
I mean, I've seen them on there's stages with touring artists,
Right.
because a lot of these artists will have an acoustic kit and they've got like shields around it to try and reduce the volume. Well, a lot of people are moving towards a silent stage, even when they're playing arenas. They want a silent stage.
It's interesting, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very weird when you're on stage, because
Yes.
I mean, we all used to sort of stand by the side of the stage and you hear the buzz and the excitement and the adrenaline, and then when you just hear kind of a load of things, plectrums on strings and taps of sticks on pads, it's quite a weird sensation, isn't it? And all you could hear is the singers.
Yeah. The 7 and the 5 were probably more modelled at your sort of semi-pro,
Right.
Because this one's got 4 outs. So say you wanted to be able to separate have the individual kick and snare for your mix, and then everything else.
And then the top
so you
stereo
can do
mix.
1 and 2, and then everything else would be on 3 and 4. But 3 and 4 come out of the headphone. But you can split that really simply. It's really easy to reroute the outs.
Whereas and what's the pro pricing like? Is that a kind of a lot more, or is it because it's just down to the brain, I guess, isn't it?
So yeah, it's a more advanced brain, and obviously you've got the stage box. There's a lot of the in outs. But that's getting on for sort of 7,000, I think, the pro model.
So that's the price of a sort of high-end custom drum kit, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.